Judicial Service Commission has been prohibited from making any recommendations to the President on the persons to be appointed as Chief Justice, Deputy Chief Justice and Judge of the Supreme Court until applicants who are rejected before shortlisting are reconsidered. The order now reignites hope for the rejected applicants in their quest to be part of the highest court in the land. Justice Odunga, however, said there was no evidence of discrimination on the part of the Commission as alleged by the petitioners. Chris Tyro now reports.
As the search for Kenya's next Chief Justice kicked off in earnest, a ray of hope descended on 7 applicants whose ambitions had been dashed after they were not shortlisted for the position. Among those whose hopes to succeed Dr. Willie Mutunga were dashed include Supreme Court Judge Justice Jackton Ojwang and law scholar Professor Makao Mutua. In his ruling, High Court Judge Justice George Odunga ordered that JSC should reconsider the applicants before they give their final recommendations to the President for formal appointment.
In fact, there was an allegation of bias and predisposition by the Commission towards particular candidates. That bias and discrimination are grounds for quashing decisions of administrative bodies and public authorities cannot be doubted.
This now means that the rejected applicants will be interviewed for the position of Chief Justice.
The Judicial Service Commission is hereby compelled to reconsider the names of the applicants which were rejected afresh in accordance with the terms of this judgment and communicate the decision, particularly where adverse to the parties affected, and thereafter proceed in accordance with the law.
And in a quick rejoinder, the JSC, which was interviewing their first applicant, Al-Nashir Visram, Monday, said it has no option but to abide by the orders. In a statement, the Commission indicated it will comply with orders and asked the public to forward any views or petitions to the remaining applicants before their scheduled interviews on Monday next week. Those who are locked out include Andrew Oduto, retired Justice Aaron Ringera, Justice Jackton Ojwang, Professor Makao Mutua, David Wasiko Wambura, Lucy Wanja, and David Wahiga.
I was surprised that a person of the eminence of Professor Makao would be rejected outrightly, offhandedly, in favor of other persons who are less eminently qualified.
A section of lawyers have raised the red flag over the manner in which the applicants were locked out even before interviews were conducted. They claimed the move will dent the entire selection process.
The explanation that has been offered by the Judicial Service Commission is incoherent, incorrect, and untruthful in terms of what exactly happened regarding the shortlisting process. That also dents greatly its integrity and its image.
And in another ruling, the High Court has declined to compel the Judicial Service Commission to shortlist Justice G.B.M. Kariuki for the position of Chief Justice. In her ruling, High Court Judge Roslyn Abureli said Justice Kariuki had not applied for the vacant position formerly held by Dr. Willie Mutunga. And with the orders issued by Justice George Odunga, Kenyans will have to wait a little longer before they get to know the country's second Chief Justice under a new constitutional dispensation, since the interviews will have to be extended by 2 weeks. Chris Dairo, KTN News.